Thus have I heard, Gemini. Since you meant to type 0 times 1.2, your verbal description is spot on. Open paren, open bracket, 0 close bracket, close paren, times 1.2. I is a brace. As a chippie, I get Karens, brackets, and braces, no paren. LOGICUS TRACTATUS THEOSOPHI 1, 1.0.0. The human con science. Dolphin house experiment. 1.0.1. A equals big G also 10. B equals little g also minus 10. I equals emotional body of man. E equals mind of man. C equals confusion. 2.0.0. A, always good, cannot know evil. B, always evil, cannot know good. A plus B equals C, confusion. A good sees B as evil. B, evil, sees A as evil. 2.0.1. Thus A and B must rely on their environment or consistent pattern of living outside the body as its absolute reference frame. Because A and B both calibrate the emotional body I to their respective environments, both feel they are living according to nature, i.e. their idea of nature in the moment. 3.0.0. Why is A wise and B ignorant of the ground, big G, of being, even though we can have two parallel universes, with each population apparently living in bliss only, so long as the two universes never converge? 3.0.1. Both, at least in theory, may find ongoing peace so long as each universe obeys its own rules, and happiness, assuming no one ever questions anything. 4.0.0. A plus B equals B plus A equals ABBA, 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 etc., etc., etc. Or, like two mirrors, one with G written on itself, one with B written on itself, and them facing each other off into oblivion in a lexicon era, standoff. Formula, recurring equals minus 10, 0, plus 10. 5.0.0. Thus there is a complete distortion of big G on both parts, A plus B, because a 0, 0, or neutron exists where it should not. This is not tenable. A, formula, this leaves a recurring positron. Positive. B, formula, this leaves a recurring electron. Negative. 6.0.0. The reason B cannot know that A is true is that it must use language to explain its previous actions, thus the creation of ego. E. If all explanations of small g remain perfectly unanimous amongst E squared, E and E squared both, whether individual, dividual, visual, or dual, cannot recognize big G, as it does not exist in their environment, language, conduct, or conscience. Period. Zero confusion, zero remorse, zero conflict, zero conscience, etc. 6.0.1. The reason A cannot know that B is true is that where E is absent entirely, I can only know its conduct according to big G. Period. Zero confusion, zero remorse, zero conflict, zero conscience, etc. Now, it can be clearly seen. That which occurs when big G and its correlative I mixes with little g and its correlative E. 7.0.0 equals free will. 7.0.1. Where physicists call G gravity, human beings call G God. In nature, the capital G. A dolphin will never intentionally choose to stop breathing to end its own life. Brought forward by the Communication Research Institute. 8.0.0 equals 10 minus 2. 9.0.0 equals 10 minus 1. 10.0.0 equals 10.0.1. This completes itself. Upon death, the main corrupter's hair, buttoned life's salubrious airs. A good misuse, for they ere alone be low a daring breath or so. Think finally, for yourselves only. For the people, by the people, of the people, are retarded. Cry horizon zero, far five dawn. Enjoy.